Hello and welcome. This presentation is from Legal Fee Advisors. My name is David Paige and I am Managing Director of Legal Fee Advisors. And today we're going to be talking about hiring a legal fee expert and what you need to know to get the best expert possible. We're going to be talking about what a legal fee expert is and does, when you might need a legal fee expert. Number 3, what to look for in an expert if you should find one, and how a legal fee expert should conduct their analysis. Finally, we'll go over everything we've talked about in a retention checklist so that you're ready to go. First, a well-qualified legal fee expert is an individual who has unique insight. Now, what does that mean? They're a person who really understands what a reasonable corporate client would pay on their bills because they know about commercial legal billing practices in the United States and internationally. So, for example, a good legal fee expert should understand that a given corporation might pay for a certain type of billing charge and that they would reject a different type of billing charge. That expert has information that can help the court or an arbitrator understand what a reasonable client in a commercial setting would pay. The second element is that the legal fee expert should have real-world experience as a practicing attorney. Some legal fee experts come out of other fields like consulting or some other world such as accounting, but a really good legal fee expert will have been someone out there in the trenches themselves and knows what they're doing in talking about what a practicing attorney would and would not reasonably do. The third is a legal fee expert should not depend upon some type of computer-based analysis of bills, but should be looking, or his staff or her staff, should be looking at the bills on a line-by-line basis so that they really understand every portion of a bill. And last, a legal fee expert should understand privilege, and they should understand how to maintain privilege and work with counsel to get the best result possible. So when would you need a legal fee expert? Well, there are a couple of different areas to talk about. One that is very frequent is in private negotiation. There are times when legal fee experts can help by bringing the parties together, talking about problematic bills, and actually helping resolve conflict. The other element and the other situation would be in the context of fee applications. This would be a court application for fees or in an arbitration where one side or the other is asking the other to pay its fees. In such situations, it's particularly important to have an extremely thorough legal fee expert either to support or scrutinize a fee application for reasonableness. The last is, with respect to corporate billing practices, a legal fee expert can help a corporation decide, are the fees that I'm being asked to pay on a day-to-day basis reasonable? Do I need new or other procedures or practices? And the legal fee expert can help facilitate that. So all of those areas are areas that are common for well-qualified legal fee experts to be utilized and retained. So again, what do you look for? Well, you look for someone who understands the commercial world. We talked about that before. There should be previous experience as a testifying expert in this area. Also, a legal fee expert should understand legal and ethical standards. So the legal standards would be court-interpreted standards as to what a reasonable bill might be. Ethical standards, though, go to another element. They go to fairness, they go to efficiency, they go to transparency, and a good legal fee expert should understand those areas as well. Commercial best practices, again, are important because this would be a determination of what a reasonable, objective commercial client would pay if they had been confronted by the bill that's in contention. So how should the analysis be conducted? Well, what some elements that are sometimes used by some experts is one called a net opinion. That's what some people call it. This is a situation where an expert will look at the fees charged by the firm as a whole, the whole amount, and say, well, I think that whole amount is reasonable just because I think so based upon all the cases I've seen. Standing alone, this practice is vulnerable and is not recommended because the expert can be fairly reasonably questioned in this area. Rate analysis is important. We also, in our company, look at the rates of timekeepers and try to figure out if the rates are reasonable based upon prevailing rates and standards in the community for the type of work involved. Software-driven analysis, as we said before, scans invoices for preset keywords and sets of words. We do not recommend this for a number of reasons. One is that it is prone to error, and another reason is because it does not get the context of the entire charge. Instead, a line-by-line analysis is what we believe is the most accurate and the most defensible practice. An advantage of how we do things, and there are some others who do it our way, is we do look at bills on a line-by-line basis. We read the actual time entries to enable us to pinpoint inefficiencies and issues. There should be a very careful analysis of all bills on a line-by-line basis in order to stand up to the reasonable scrutiny that a court or an arbitrator would require. So let's go through our retention checklist. You want to have previous experience as a testifying expert, a background in commercial litigation, familiarity with legal and ethical standards, also familiarity with generally accepted commercial standards. It would be a great idea to make sure that there is rate analysis included, and the rate analysis should be objective, based upon objective data, and a line-by-line analysis. All of these things together will give you a great experience in working with a legal fee expert. If you'd like to speak with us more, give us a call or email us. We'd be glad to speak with you. This is David Paige from Legal Fee Advisors saying have a great day and thanks for spending time with us.